Please remember, in the US alone, every single day, 400 million cups of coffee is being consumed. Think about it for a second and do the math for yourself. About 146 billion cups of coffee consumed in a year. Think about it. And most coffee, almost 60% of the coffee that leaves the shores of Kenya ended up in the US. So, in other words, for every 10 cups, 4 cups of coffee come from Kenya. So think about the money.
Welcome back to the city of Nairobi. I think this video is very special because in this video, I'll be meeting with a Nigerian who actually left Nigeria to establish $1 billion business here in Kenya.
And again, this one only 14 grams of coffee.
14 grams of coffee.
14 grams.
Only 14 grams.
14
This
grams,
one we are selling at 500 shillings. 500.
That's 1,000.
Can you
14
imagine?
grams, yeah.
Can you imagine how many cups in one kg?
1 kg. My name is Loveday Emmanuel. I'm Nigerian. I'm currently living in Kenya, and I have my business here. I'm into coffee farming and also into coffee trade. And in fact, the whole value chain system of coffee, just from farm to cup, and also export. My brand name is Socials, and Socials in the sense that I wanted to create something that really unites people and really brings about friendship. When you think about socials, you think about coffee, you think about having a friendship with your friends or with your extended family or with your brothers and sisters, you think about coffee. So I wanted something that is very unique and very central that unites everyone about our brand, which is coffee and also cashew nut, anything about Africa. My future projection for this business is to create something which is African owned, and which focus on African, and at the same time value additions, transfer of knowledge, and also to educate our people on how to take advantage of what we have here in Africa. So my future projection is to have socials in every street, in every society, and in every community. But more importantly, to get our younger generation to focus on what we have and how we could monetize our farm produce and make profit out of it, and also create jobs and help create an engagement and conversations about how we could grow Africa. The coffee industry is estimated to be above $260 billion. So the industry is big, it's huge to accommodate everyone. But more importantly, us in Africa, we want to really take advantage of what we have and to create value and to also create employment, because this is where the money is. Imagine if country like Kenya is targeting about, let's say, 10 to 15%, of this overall industry of 260 billion. That's a lot of money for Kenyans to earn. So actually, Kenyans is not making much as they should be making. So for this reason, I'm really hoping that this help inspire everyone and also help to motivate the younger generation to get into the trade. Please remember, in the US alone, every single day, 400 million cups of coffee is being consumed. Think about it for a second and do the math for yourself. If every cup of coffee costs you, for example, a double espresso or cappuccino costs you around 460, on average, you do the math yourself, multiply that by 400 million cups of coffee. And in a year, in US alone, in a year, it's about 146 billion cups of coffee consumed in a year. Think about it. And most coffee, almost 60% of the coffee that leaves the shores of Kenya ended up in the US. So in other words, for every 10 cups, 4 cups of coffee come from Kenya. So think about the money that could be, coming to the local farmers. Think about the money that could be creating jobs and opportunity and opening more industries. Create that coffee culture here in Kenya like you have it in the West. Me coming from the West, I've learned a lot. Originally from Nigeria, migrated to the UK where I have my education, and now coming back, with all the knowledge I've acquired, to Africa, to create that awareness, to support the farmers, to bring that awareness to the local community, and to create the value chain system. The money is in Africa. But without further ado, come with me. Let's go to where all the magic happens. This is the coffee tree now. This is the cherry.
Yeah, this is coffee?
Yeah, this is cherry. This one is almost close to maturity. The ones you see a bit yellowish,
Yeah.
they are maturing. When it matures, it becomes red.
Oh, okay.
It becomes red like this. Let me show you the one that is already matured now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, like you see these ones. Yeah, like this ones is almost mature.
Oh, wow.
So when you pick, you don't pick the green ones, you pick the red ones that are matured.
Okay.
When they harvest it, you have to ferment it to remove this shell now. So if you ferment it, you get this one.
Wow.
So this one now is like the parchment. This is the parchment. This one now you have to dry it. After it's dried, then you now bring it for milling, where you get the green beans, which is now the real coffee. This ones, you see, these ones are harvested like this. This one is already dry one. So usually these ones, they dry it separate. So when they harvest these red ones now, you see in here, they ferment it and dry it.
Wow. Smells good.
So this is the
This is the lab.
Yeah, this is the lab. This is where all the magic happens.
Wow.
For coffee, this is where it happens. It's where you have different coffee from different regions. Yeah. So KPC is like a kind of an agent. It's like a government agent. Yeah. They help you to, help the farmers to analyze the coffee, grade it, by region, by grade. And after they
Does it
analyze
mean
it,
that each region have different kind of coffee?
yeah, each region have different kind of coffee.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So the best coffee region is where I have my farm now. That's the Embu, the Meru, the Kirinyagas, the Mount Kenya region.
Yes.
Because of the volcanic mountain from that area and the soil fertility. Yeah. So the coffee from that region is ranked the best, not only in Kenya, also in the world as well.
Wow.
It's highly sorted after.
Wow.
Because there is no much pesticide. It's grown organically.
Oh, okay. These are coffee beans.
So this one now is the green beans. Like as you're looking at this one now, this is like a very bad coffee. This is could be yeah, this is a very bad great coffee.
Okay.
So as you progress, you'll see different. You see, this is like this is another bad great coffee.
Whoa.
There are people also who sought for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a market for it as well.
It can also be used for coffee?
Yeah, it can also be used for coffee. So like this one as well. You see, this one is different grades of coffee. See, this one is more clean. Yeah. You see this one? Also different grade.
Yeah.
You see here, you see the grade. You see AA, AB. You see, this one is AA. You see, this one is PB. Yeah. This is Pillsbury. You see? Pillsbury is actually a kind of, it's not really matured for harvest. They call it the Pillsbury.
Okay.
Yeah, usually the early part of the coffee harvest.
Yes.
During the coffee season, so they call it Pillsbury. Not that it's not good. It's also very good quality coffee. Yeah.
Wow.
But AA are considered like a premium.
I see.
AB, you see, this one is AB. Different grades. You see this one? Yeah, different grade. And this one is C.
Okay.
C is after AB.
AB.
Yeah. See? Also, the texture, the quality, the size is different.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
And this one is T. This is also a lower grade coffee. Yeah. Also, the quality is different.
Yeah.
And this one is AA. And this is usually it's very clean, and the beans are very
big.
Yeah, big. Yeah, that's very good. And perhaps the whole show. Yeah, this is how it is here. Wow. So these ones are AA. So what you see here is these ones are kind of it's numbered based on the region. Each region has its own number.
Okay.
So this number, you can just look it up on Google, and it will tell you this coffee is coming from this region in Kenya. So that's what is done.
Wow.
So these are the capping area. This capping area, this one is usually when it's roasted. And for you to really taste the flavor of the coffee, most times you don't roast it to be dark. You usually roast it to be light or medium. Okay. So you get the real essence of the coffee.
This one is a good grade.
Yeah, this is not a good grade, but this one is AA. Yeah. So you cap it now. But this one is just the roasted. They just roast it and they'll cap it.
Bag here, I don't know where
this is my brand,
Don't know where it's coming from, my friend.
Social.
Socials, yeah.
But then I've seen someone else with this kind of bag. Well, is it not yesterday? I think.
Because this bag is everywhere. I distribute everywhere with socials. Yeah, you can find it everywhere.
It is a website.
Yeah, where are people buying it?
If you want, I can give you for free.
Where? So you give me like 5 because I have, I have 2 wives and.
So this is how can I say? It's the brain behind KPC.
Wow.
I think if Anthony is not here, KPC is not working.
Wow.
See, I think, yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good, so far so good.
My name is
He's a-
Anthony. This is a friend of mine.
Kappa is a good.
We have been in this industry before. But these are great friends of mine.
Wow. Oh, nice to know. So this one is where they blend the coffee over there.
No, that one is not blended. That one, I think this one they're just removing the chaff from the parchment.
Okay.
But this one is Anthony. You know, is a very important person, not only to KPC, to Kenyan as a whole.
Wow.
Because he capped the coffee.
Yeah.
He's the one who now analyzes all the grade of the coffee, grade AA, grade AB, different grades.
Oh.
He will tell you this one is good. If he says it's good, it means it's good. The old model roasters, you know, these are the 4th generation roasters, you know, that's coming.
Okay.
This is how the coffee had been roasted before. And by the way, if you want to cap the coffee,
Yeah.
it's advised to use this old model.
Oh.
It uses gas
Okay.
to roast. You know, it gives you the consistency, the balance,
Yeah.
and at the same time, not mechanized. It's
Okay.
manual.
Yes,
Everything is manual. So you
yes.
could just watch with your eye and see how the coffee is roasted, know when to take it out and when to stir it here, like this one. This one is the old one,
Okay.
but it's still working. Still working. This is how the coffee is being filled here, and you on it. It's roast. Takes about 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
To roast because it's medium roast, not dark roast.
Not dark, yeah.
So 4 to 5 minutes is roasted, then you bring it out and leave it to get cold.
Okay.
Then before you cap. It's called cupping actually. CUPING. This coffee are from different region in Kenya. Different region in Kenya. But when it comes here, they analyze it. You know. So people who buy now, they now buy, okay, I want AA.
Okay.
I want AB, depends on what they want,
Yeah.
depending on the market of the region where they're shipping the coffee to.
Yes.
So most of them will say, okay, I want AA. Usually AA is premium. It's premium coffee, well sorted after. You know, it's called Kenyan AA. You see how it is. Very clean, you know, no much dust. But sometimes the tricky part now is when you start capping. Sometimes you realize that even the cap quality of AB is higher than AA. You know? But if you take it to market, people look at, oh, it's AA, it's premium.
Yeah.
But AB, it's like second to
Yeah, yeah,
premium.
yeah.
But most times the cap quality, even AB is better than
Better.
AA. Even C sometimes is better than AB and AA.
Wow.
That's the cap quality now.
Yeah.
You know? So it depends on, you realize that when people come, they skip this AA, skip AB, and go to C, to buy C.
Why?
You know, because of the cap quality.
Oh.
So what sells the coffee is the cap quality.
Yeah.
But for them, the grading also is important because the grading tells you the quality of the bean is
Yeah.
clear, is good. But then when you try to test it, when you try to cap it,
Yeah.
it gives you completely different, the opposite. This is not the roasting. But in the roasting also, you have also different kind of roasting. You have light roast, you have medium,
Okay.
you have medium to dark, you
Okay.
have dark roast. So like for people who are really into coffee,
Yeah.
for light to medium roast, it gives you the real flavor of coffee. You could taste the region.
Yes.
Like for example now, coffee from Embu has some kind of sharp acidity, you know, very chocolatey in flavor and very clear flavor. You know, it's different from, let's say, coffee from Kirinyaga area,
Yeah.
you know, that has a very settled flavor, like winery flavor. That's Kirinyaga signature now. So when you taste it, you taste like fermentation
Yeah.
and acidity.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, while from Meru and the Embu, you taste like a clear chocolatey, like a lemony flavor, subtle flavor. That's how it is. Wow. And you get those when you roast it to from light to medium. You get those kind of flavor. You know? So that's why you roast it. So different coffee profile, like if you're making espresso, cappuccino, those are dark roast.
Okay.
Dark roast, when you roast it to be dark, it means the acidity flavor increases. It increases the acidity flavor.
Oh, okay.
You know? So that's why it's very strong when you roast it. That's why when you take espresso, very small shot could make you go crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, because of the roasting profile.
Yes.
Yeah, so roasting profile has something to do with this, with the texture of the coffee and the acidity of that coffee.
Wow.
So, and also it's a very delicate balance. Roasting itself is another how to say, it's another profession on the office on. And the technicality is huge because you have to, by the time you drop the coffee, depending on the kind of roasting machine you're using.
Yes.
Some people prefer to use gas. Some people prefer to use automated, which is electric. You know, but most people prefer to use gas because the heat consistency is settled. So you know when you drop the coffee, let's say you have like a 5-batch roast. So when you drop the coffee into that 5-batch roast, it reduces the heat of that roast.
Yes.
Now, that's if you're using electric, it reduces that heat. So for that heat to pick up again, you see the graph. There's a graph usually when you start roasting. There's a graph.
Yeah.
By the time you drop it, you see the heat dropping down and also coming up. So, but with manual, which is gas roast, it maintains the consistency of heat. So when you drop it, the heat doesn't reduce that much. You know, so it picks up. And when you roast it, the consistency is there. You will not get some burns, some come out. Yeah, so that's why. But with electric, it's not advisable. If you're really into professional coffee, you don't use electric because electric don't give. It's not like the quality will not come out, but preferable you use gas if you're roasting.
And you monitor it.
And you monitor it. It's better. It's easy for you to really roast and have that consistency in the balance and the flavor.
Yeah. So after roasting, what else?
Now after roasting now, this one, you now take it to where they grind it. To real high quality coffee. Brazils are doing commercial coffee, which like if you put in the scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. You can rank between Kenya and Brazil. You can rank Kenya 5 and rank Brazil 3.
Oh, Kenya is better.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Kenyan coffee is highly sought after. It's very expensive.
But why do you have most of those cafes in Africa? Why are they mostly Western like Java? All those things are mostly Western owned. Meanwhile, the things are coming from Africa.
It's because we African, we don't like to pay attention to what we have. That's the major problem. We like to look outward, instead of looking inward and what we could do with the product we have.
Yes.
That's why for me, when I start on this journey, I really kind of determined to really get to the nitty-gritty of the farm, where the product is coming from.
Yes.
Who are the farmers?
Yeah.
Get to know them, get to be with them, feel what they feel, the hard work they put in producing the coffee.
Yeah.
Then you really appreciate the quality of coffee coming from Africa. You can never, I'm telling you, never compare African product with Brazil. Never. Quote me any day, anywhere, anytime. I will defend that for you.
Wow.
Kenyan coffee has grown to be one of the most unique flavor coffee in the world.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They've grown to be one of the best in the world. Of course, you can't rule out Ethiopia, which is the mother of all coffee inventions. Yeah, because
Ethiopia?
Ethiopia, yeah. Wow. Ethiopia is where the birth of coffee actually come from. The history, the generation of coffee started from Ethiopia.
Oh,
and that's why Ethiopian coffee also, if you look at the coffee pyramid, it's ranked the most expensive coffee in the world.
In the world?
In the world, there's another coffee in Indonesia that is very, very expensive. But when it comes to the hierarchy of coffee, Ethiopian coffee is still the best.
Wow.
On that platform, you have Ethiopia, you have Kenya, That's the East Africa. Now you have Kenya, you have Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda.
Wow.
And again, Kenya, it's mainly Arabica. Uganda is mainly Robusta. So there are different breeds of coffee. These are the two major breeds, the Robusta and the Arabica. But the highly sought after is it's Arabica.
That's
Then,
Kenyan.
Yeah, that's not only Kenyan. Like you have also Arabica in Ethiopia, and a little bit of Robusta. In Rwanda, it's predominantly Robusta rather than Arabica. But Kenya, it's 85% Arabica. Very few people are actually farming Robusta coffee in Kenya. If you ask an average Kenyan now, you say, what is coffee? Most of them really don't care. They really don't even know like they have one of the best products in the world. They don't know.
Wow.
So it's now left for the locals to pick up and say, hey, we have to tell our story. And that's the only way the quality, the products, and people buying the product will really appreciate it more.
Yes.
Not when foreigners come and tell the stories about your own product. It doesn't make really that good sense. But for me, coming from the perspective of Nigerian, being a Nigerian in this business, I could have said, let me tell the story of Nigerian coffee. Not that we don't have the coffee, we have, but then again, our coffee is not exportable. We don't have the signature, we don't have the profile, so it's only made for local consumption. For Nigerian coffee to be able to benefit from this huge industry, we have to pattern it, we have to get the signature. There are so many work that need to be done before you get to that level whereby it could be exported. But if you look at where the coffee has been farmed in Nigeria, it's the same terrain. Because you now look at the altitude, it's the same. It's above 1,800 altitude, up to even 2,000. Very cold, very nice weather. It's the same here with some region in Kenya and some region also in Ethiopia, stuff like that, and Rwanda as well.
Wow.
So there's still a lot of work to do. And coming back now to these big multinational companies, not really helping to, elevate the small scale businesses, create awareness about the product. This is where Nestle has been in Africa as far as I could understand, even before I was born in Africa. So the question is, what have they left behind? What have they really passed through for generations to say, okay, you know what? I learned this trade from Nestle. I know from this, they only benefit themselves. They only benefit, like Kenya here, you look at the farmer, an average farmer, it's earning peanuts.
Imagine.
But in the real sense, they're supposed to be earning huge amount of money. It's because they distort the learning process. So nobody actually knows, okay, my coffee is this quality. For example, when the region where I have my farm now, the Embu region, when I go to the cooperative, I look at the capping quality of those coffee. I realize that the coffee is actually being undersold. They give it a very bad capping quality. Very wrong grading. But when I took that coffee myself, I said, let me just try if this matches what they've graded the coffee or the capping quality of it. When I try it, you realize that this coffee is actually one of the best coffee.
Can you imagine?
So
they do that downgrading on purpose?
Yeah, for the purpose of benefiting, selfish benefits.
Wow.
And if you look at the hard work the farmers put in, it doesn't reflect on what they earn.
Wow.
Like when I started buying the coffee from the auction. Now from the auction house, when you buy the coffee from the auction, you have 1 week to make the payment. When you go to the bid, you bid, your bid is approved, the farmers, the cooperative approve your bidding, then the next part is for you to pay, and you're given 1 week. So imagine a situation, there are situations whereby I bought coffee for more than $20,000. Within 1 week I pay that money. It's a must for you to pay. So after paying that, you realize that the farmers don't get that money immediately. It takes them 6 months or more for the cooperatives to now remit the money to the farmers. And guess what? They still get the peanuts. You know, that's the part that really breaks my heart the most. And that's why I'm on this journey to make sure I create the awareness so that the local farmers will know I'm putting this hard work, I'm expecting this much.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong by asking more for your hard work. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, for me, that is the highlight of this journey. You know, because you have the middlemen ripping off the farmers. And you have this cooperative system that is really not beneficial to the farmers. Because at the end of the day, they keep getting like maybe 80 Kenya shillings, 100 Kenya shillings for coffee that worth more than $9 to $10, $12 per kilogram. So how comes? Something is not adding up somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't work. And that's why we, having the knowledge which I've acquired in this industry, you know, living in the West and coming back home now to tell the story and say, hey, your coffee was this much, you have to demand this much, and you have to be paid this much. And the bureaucratic process has to be removed.
Yes.
So that the farmer can easily assess their pay. Not after 1 month. Imagine I bought coffee from auction. In 1 week, I paid $20,000. And the same farmers which I bought the coffee will not receive that money till after 6, 7 months, sometimes even 1 year.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So now where's the motivation for people to get into the business? No motivation. It's defeated.
Sure.
You know, so as an African, I believe that Africans should rise up and start telling their own story.
Yeah.
And start demanding what belongs to them. You know? If you go to the region, you realize that there's no pesticide, there's no chemical. This is pure organic farming. We use the cow dung to really do the fertilizing of the coffee itself. You see, the water is fresh water, the climate is very nice climate. You know, the altitude, you have to be there to see for yourself.
Wow.
You know, so but this story doesn't go out.
Yes.
It doesn't go out. Something, you know, along the value chain system, the Germans will come take up the coffee. Germans don't farm coffee. But they will tell you for them to buy your coffee, you have to farm it in this X and Y. Why should they detect for us how to farm the coffee? They shouldn't detect. And they buy the coffee, they change the origin. Now the Kenyan origin is no more there. If you look at the coffee now, it now says coffee from Germany.
Meanwhile, it's from Kenya.
Meanwhile, it's from Kenya.
Oh my God.
It's somewhere from the region of Kenya. So that's where it's very, very important for the locals to stand up and start telling the story, start branding their own coffee. And you know, stand by it, because it's not you know, if I should use this analogy and say, like in terms of luxury in the coffee industry, I would say Ethiopia and Kenyan coffee, it's there at that peak. It's the best, you know, and I make no mistake about saying it. That's the truth. They are the best.
Wow.
But they need to start owning that right and start telling that story. And so for me, I really want younger generations to get into the business, learn the trade, and know that they could actually earn more money.
More money.
In it.
You know, here we always see farming as if it's a poor man's job.
No. That's a misconception. That's a misconception. Yeah. Farming actually, it's how can I? It's a catalyst right now for Africa, because this is what we have.
Yes.
And we have the abundance of lands. We have the nature gift, which is the sun.
Yeah.
We have everything in abundance. So the question is, at what point we ourselves going to kind of push ourselves and say, hey, let's push further and make this happen. Like for me, I know how much I make from coffee. From coffee alone, it could change your generation. Yeah, it's after PMS, petrol. Coffee is the second most sorted commodity in the world.
Wow.
So imagine in the US alone, every day in the US, a coffee that is being consumed in the US, it's more than 400 million per day. In a year, it comes to 146 around a billion. Yeah, cups of coffee. So imagine in the UK, it's about 85 to 95 million per day. Per day.
It's around $5.
Yeah. So imagine now, imagine if you're selling your coffee You know, you're earning, even at average, sell it at $2. If Kenyans could target that market and make just like 10% of the market's value, trust me, they wouldn't have problem. West Africa produce more than 60% of the coffee of the chocolate consumed in the world.
West Africa?
West Africa.
Which country in West Africa?
Ghana, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and Liberia.
But most of the chocolate I see there, they're not made in Africa.
That's the point. That's the point. That's the point.
So they come here they take the raw materials, they go there and refine it and ship back to us.
And the funny part is when they take it out, they take out the origin.
The origin
is eliminated.
It's not made in US,
so
made in Canada.
If you're taking coffee, you now look at the back of chocolate
Label.
you're consuming. It's written there, made in Swiss, somewhere in Germany, somewhere in Europe. You know, so the value, the quality, everything is gone.
More like a monkey they walk, but with the chop. Hey, no, this has to be looked into.
It has to be looked into. You know, it has to be
if it's done right, everybody will make much more money. The government will make more money. Farmers, because once farmers are making more, they'll be motivated to work harder. And more people will be motivated to join the farming industry.
Exactly what is happening in Kenya. If you ask an average teenager in Kenya and said, okay, would you like to go into coffee industry? They will tell you no. No, but we just say this is like a warehouse.
Wow. This is big.
This big warehouse, yeah. So when the coffee is being exported, it has to be in the bag like this. In a sack like this.
Kind of sack.
Yeah, this kind of sack. To preserve the moisture, you have to put plastic inside to preserve the moisture of it. But anyway, this is the.
You work here?
Me, I work here.
Yeah. What do you do actually?
This is where we keep heavy bags.
Okay.
After the coffee is milled, this is where we store in a way that a farmer, if a farmer comes for his or her bags,
yes,
you can get them in order.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is good.
As you can see, the way they are arranged according to the FCA's woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
But do you have a coffee farm?
It's for me, no.
Okay.
But my family.
They have.
Yeah, they have.
Are they being paid good money?
Not all the time.
No, okay.
There are other times they say there are difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
All these are coffee?
These are parchment. So if you break this one now, you get the green.
Oh, okay. These are the layers.
Yeah, so these are layers.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is a cotton. Man, this is big, oh.
These ones are all parchment. These are not been milled yet.
Yeah.
These are all.
Wow. Back. The sharp one side, the B is one side. Wow. Now they will grade it now.
Yeah, now it's ready.
Okay, yeah, the sack. Wow, guys, look at the coffee. Are you serious? Well, this is a very good one actually. It's big.
Yeah, this is really a kind of
Like
good,
AA.
good quality. No, this one is not AA. No, this is not AA. This is the bunny. Bunny
Wow.
is the one that is dry on the stems.
Wow.
This is the bunny output here.
Guys, look at what's happening here. Very big business.
This is the coffee line. Actually, it's the biggest one now.
My God. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to see something massive as this.
So the value chain system, when some people think about coffee, they have to really sit down and say, hey, where this coffee is coming from, what are the processes, you know, that people put in place, you know, just for you to get this quality of coffee. You know? Africans, we just don't value our own.
As
That's just the
in,
problem.
we're just so nonchalant.
We just don't value, we just don't care, you know, about the quality of what we have.
Wow. Wow.
All this
Wow. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. This is huge. This is way bigger than I expected. Wow. Yeah, this is something else. Here's the parking, Interesting.
This are now ready. It's been milled and now ready for the storage.
Yeah.
After it's been sorted well, so now it is the bagging area.
Yeah.
And when the bagging can now take it to the store.
Wow. Hey, wow. Mambo.
For example, this tells you the region where the coffee comes from. So if you look at the bag, so you look at here, you could tell where sometimes explain this one is the batch number of the coffee.
Yeah.
That means the grow one number. So it tells you, okay, the coffee is coming from this region. With this number, you can be able to trace. So that's why it's important. Before you export, you must attach this. So 61, this is 61, it has to be 60 kilograms. It has to be 60 kilograms. Yeah. The profit in the trading house is traded by 50, but the bargain is 60. And so the bargain has to be 60 kilograms.
Storage after processing it.
Now this is our storage. This is where all the coffees are stored.
Wow.
This is now ready. For you to export it now, you have to put the nylon, you know, to retain the moisture quality of it, yeah, before you could export. But this is it. You know.
Wow.
All the farmers, you know, they will come here, they will sort their coffee. Like what I told you, remember?
Yeah,
About the label.
Coffee.
Like this label. See? Where the label is
Yes.
important
Know
here.
where it's coming from.
Yeah. It tells you where this coffee is coming from.
Yes.
You know, so this is important. Before you export, it must have this label. You know, it tells the signature of that coffee. You know, the profile, the region,
Oh my God.
everything. You know,
Wow.
with that single number, you could trace the coffee. And one good thing I have to give it to Kenyans, the regulatory authority here, they make sure that the coffee, the Kenyan coffee that leave the shores of Kenya, actually are the best.
Oh, that's nice.
All the coffee that leave the shores of Kenya, Kenyans authority, the coffee directory, they make sure that if there's any complaint about that coffee, they'll reimburse you that money.
Oh,
Full,
serious?
yeah. So
Wow.
it's a very highly regulated industry, and they really stand by that. They don't compromise.
That's good.
That's one good thing about them.
That's
yeah.
good.
That's
Guys,
one
look
good
at this.
thing. This massive. It goes from one point to another. So we go there.
All right. So from here now
Oh.
to
From here now, like somebody like us now, who our coffee have been milled here,
yes.
will now take our coffee from here and straight away to export. But for you to take it from here, you need a warrant.
Okay.
You know, that warrant has to be, that's where now the quality control comes in.
Oh,
You know,
now I
because your
see.
coffee have to pass through that quality control check
Yes.
before you now determine, okay, this coffee is coming from Kenya, from this region, has passed through the test before the warrant can be generated.
Wow.
Have you really acquired the coffee in a more ethical manner? Have
Yes.
the coffee has passed through ethical processes
Yes.
before the warrant will be generated to you?
Yes.
And with that warrant now, you just need to use it from here. You use it to take the coffee straight to Mombasa. Without warrant, police officer will have the right to take that coffee from you and demand the warrant. If you cannot prove that this coffee is coming from this region and this is the warrant, that coffee is not leaving anywhere.
And you may be arrested as well.
And you might be arrested.
Wow, that's good.
Might be arrested.
Wow, this is big.
Huge.
Guy, look at this. Oh my God. Kenyans, do you guys know that something like this exists in Kenya?
This is my long-term friend.
Mambo.
He's one of the oldest here, one of the best, reliable guy. You know, it's reliable. With this guy, you can make sure that your coffee here is safe. If you have him, your coffee is safe. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's very reliable.
My friend, nice to meet you. What's the name, sir?
My name is Edwin Kamau.
Wow.
Yeah, he's one of the oldest in KPCU, and I really like working with him. You know, he makes sure everything is documented properly. You know, he doesn't cut corners. If you don't sign one place, he will tell you where to sign first before your coffee leaves anywhere. So he's a really trusted guy.
That's good.
I think that's why also Anthony like him as well.
Yeah. My friend, do you have a coffee farm?
No.
It's even this warehouse.
Yes, so big.
So 1.2 and
But the farmers are trying actually.
of course they are doing their
They
best.
should be millionaires.
That's how it's supposed to be. But at the end of the day, no, they don't really have. They don't gain as much as
they deserve.
Yeah, they deserve. Yeah. I think that's where the government also need to come up with policies to help them really make more. Because, to be honest, there's good money in coffee. Anyone telling you there's no money in coffee is a lie. You know, coffee can change your generations, completely. If it's done properly,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is the bed. This is where the coffee have been dry.
Wow.
So if you go to the mountain area
Yeah.
where the coffee has been farmed,
Yeah.
you find something like this. These are called beds.
Yeah.
All those coffee which is not dry properly will be put in here, and that's why they cover it with the moisture.
Yes.
Because you don't want too much sun. You just need to protect the coffee as well, because too much sun could actually alter the carbon quality
Yes.
of that coffee. So it's a controlled drying system.
Process.
That's why it's being covered, and you can see. So before it's being milled,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be dried here one more time.
Let's see. Guys, this is the already made coffee.
Yeah.
So let's check it out. Yes. Wow. Yes, cheers to Kenyan coffee, man.
My name is Caroline Muriongi.
Okay, you're from Kenya.
Yes, I'm
Please,
from
what
Kenya.
do you people do here in this facility?
We are New Kenya Planters Cooperative Union.
Okay.
We offer services to our farmers, that is milling services,
Okay.
warehousing and marketing the coffee.
Okay.
So we basically work with societies and estate farms.
Okay.
Yes. We also have an advance for them, picking advances that we offer to them to help them in picking and paying their laborers. So that one is an add to new KPCU that has really seen our farmers develop more in their farms and help them bag at least more from their coffee produce.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys are more like the middleman between farmer and the buyers.
Yeah, we can say more or less, yes.
Wow.
But
Thank
the
you.
best thing about us, we don't deal like directly with the farmer's money.
Okay.
No, the buyer will pay through the cooperative bank that pays directly to the farmers.
farmer.
So there's no way that KPCU deal with the farmers directly, the farmers' money.
If you want to get your best coffee in Kenya, you should look for socials. Socials.
Coffee, yeah.
He's a gatekeeper.
Now you have cleared that.
Yeah, I've cleared that too, but yeah.
Wow.
Mwanangu nichukulie hizi muweke hapa kwa hiyo gari.
This one?
ndogo.
Yeah.
Wow. This is 60
This
kilogram.
Yeah, this kilogram. You see?
Ah.
That number I'm telling you?
Yes.
See why it's important here. So.
Interesting. You can see they are loading this truck outside there. If you look over here, corruption free. Eh? Where is it? Okay, here. Yeah, corruption free. Corruption free zone.
This thing is in the heart of Kenya.
Are you serious?
Everywhere.
Masai coffee, and this is where the coffee is being roasted. You can see there are multiple coffee. Guy here smell like coffee.
When
Okay.
it is green, before
Okay.
roasting.
Yeah.
This one we normally call it green beans.
This one is grade A, right?
Yeah. You can see top.
Yeah,
Top.
Wow.
So this one they're using gas. See why they use the...
Yeah. But it looks so not like buns. Looks so perfect. Brown, pure brown.
So
This is medium to dark.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, he monitors it 24 hours. Wow.
Keep on checking.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow. It smells good.
Yeah. That is what we call aroma.
Aroma, yeah. Okay, now it's turning it, shivering the dust down.
Now cooling. It's very hot right now.
Ah, okay.
Then there is a van for which is pulling the hot air to the exiter.
Okay.
It's now cooling. Yeah, it's cooling.
Wow.
Because if you put it here, from inside here,
Yeah.
and you fail to cool it,
Yeah.
it will continue to roast.
Oh, okay.
In a short period of time, you find it totally black.
Yeah.
Black.
Wow. Hey, God. My God. How many minutes for the roasting?
13 minutes for a batch of 15 kgs.
Okay.
Capacity is 15 kg.
Yeah.
Then within 13 minutes, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah. We have like 3 levels of roast.
Okay.
Mainly, medium roast,
Yeah.
medium to dark, then dark roast or espresso.
Wow.
Yeah. Like this one is medium to dark. This one is medium to dark. This one you can still use it to make milk coffee like cappuccino.
Cappuccino, okay.
Yeah, all those milk coffee.
Yeah.
But for medium roast,
Yeah.
it's only for filter, drip.
Oh, okay.
Without milk.
Yeah. All these ones are the waste, the chaff.
Yeah. The silver skin.
Wow. Nice. Yes. This is interesting. Looks so neat. Wow. So later it will be grounded.
Sorry?
Later they will grind it.
Yeah. If you want to grind it,
Yeah.
this is this one. Come I show you.
Okay.
You just pick your roasted coffee,
Yeah.
like this one. Like this one. This is also medium to dark.
Yeah.
This is because medium to dark.
Yes.
You only do milk coffee, so it has to be very fine, like
Okay.
this one.
Smooth.
Smooth. It has to be smooth.
Yeah.
So that when you put in the espresso machine,
Yeah.
you can do extraction of the espresso. So you go
Okay.
and
Like powder.
yeah. Now this is
This is the coffee.
that's a coffee. Now this one from this point you just take it to the espresso machine
Yes.
and you just do extraction of espresso.
Water.
Espresso, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, this smells good.
Now what you are smelling,
Yeah.
is what we call dry fragrance
Okay.
aroma.
Aroma.
Before putting into water, when you put it into water, it's now called wet aroma.
Oh.
Now this is dry aroma because now you can smell it.
Yes.
The fragrance.
Wow. Guys, this is
Crazy. That is top quality coffee.
top quality Kenyan coffee.
Very expensive coffee, yeah.
Whoa.
250 grams, like this one,
Yeah.
250 grams of beans like that one,
Yeah.
we are selling at $10.
Oh.
So a kg is $40.
Okay.
You multiply by 130, a kg is 5,200 Kenya shillings.
Wow.
And like this one,
Yes.
this one can make 2 cups of cappuccino.
Cappuccino. This one?
Yeah, and 1 cup of cappuccino we are selling at 500. So this is 1,000.
Yeah, you are rich. You're making money.
I'm telling you, there is coffee. There is money in the coffee.
Yeah, he was telling me.
Yeah. There's money in the coffee.
Oh my God! Look, he just granted some few. Look at how big it is.
Especially when you want value, like
Smells
value
nice.
addition. So if like this one, even if you buy a kg of green like this one,
Yeah.
even 1,300, 400, you're still making good money. You see?
Wow.
So this is the most important part.
Yeah, he told
This
me.
whole value chain system, the consistency must be right. Now this one is this medium dark.
Yeah.
This medium dark roast. And this one is used for espresso and cappuccino.
Yeah.
So this one is used for espresso.
So this can make 2 cups of cappuccino.
This is fine grind. This is fine grind, yeah?
Yeah, number 2.
This number 2, this fine grind. See, it's
You can
very,
make number 1, number 2.
number 2, see. It's very powdery.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
For example, when you are making, you've seen this one. For example, when you want to make assuming now this is medium roast.
Yes.
We assume it is medium roast.
Yeah.
So you change the grind size
Okay.
because medium roast you can only use for drip coffee or
Okay.
filter
Yeah.
without milk.
Yeah.
So you change the grind size
Okay.
this way, and you see
This one is thick.
this one is coarse.
Yeah.
It's coarser
Okay.
because this one you only use with a glass pot and a filter pepper
Oh.
to filter
Yes.
drip. This one no milk,
Yes.
only black coffee.
Wow. Oh,
But
this
should
one-
be medium roast.
Yes.
I'm just
Experimental.
sampling you. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, good. My God. Yeah, if you're in Kenya and you've been to this place. Oh, my friend, why is here called Masai Coffee? Is it owned by Masai?
Yes and no, because this is our shamba. You see, that is Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yes.
You know Mount Kilimanjaro?
Yes, Tanzania.
In Loitoktok, somewhere there. We have a shamba there.
Okay.
So that's our shamba in Masai land. And also, Masai are good people because when tourists come, they normally entertain them at JKIA.
Yes.
So Masai is, we chose the name
Okay.
to attract the guests.
Visitors.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Wow. I can see Kenya, Korean, South Korean.
Yeah. That is the managing director.
Oh, okay.
He's the owner of
okay.
this company.
Oh, a Korean, South Korean.
From South Korea. He owns the company.
Ah, you want Masai Coffee?
Yeah.
Wow.
Masai Coffee is our brand name.
Yeah.
Our company is Gold Rock International.
Yeah. Okay.
And our outlet for coffee shop and G Cafe. The way you can see G Cafe.
Yes.
All of them is sample roast. When you want to roast small batch, just to get to cup, use this one. These are like 1 kg. This is 1 kg roast. This one also like 500 gram roast. They're all sample with this one. This one is different grind.
Yeah.
This
So
is
smooth.
This is filtered.
Yeah.
You see this kind of beans,
Different color.
Different color. This is the coffee defects.
Yes.
When they are made in the cup, they do affect cup quality
Yes.
by changing
Taste.
the flavor,
Okay.
the aroma,
Yeah.
all those things. You feel them that bitterness at the back of your tongue.
Oh.
Feel, so these are not good quality. This is low quality coffee. Anyway, it is a blend.
Yes.
And blend I mean a mix of 4 different grades of coffee.
Okay.
Like MH, AA, C, BB, but low quality coffee. That's why you see, if you look at it, there is no uniformity because you can't get consistent with this one. So, just for comparison, you see, you notice the difference?
Yeah, this one is perfect.
Yeah, so it also depends. It also depends on the quality of the green bean you are roasting.
Okay.
Otherwise,
These are varieties of tea.
Ah.
This is green tea.
Okay. Still produced by the
Still
Korean
produced.
man.
Yeah, still produced by. This is all Kenyan products. This is all Kenyan products. All. Nothing is imported. You can see here.
Kenyan product, but owned by South Korea.
South Korean. So this is green tea,
Wow.
and this is made from not a byproduct. This is made from the same black tea, but now this is a bit processed to achieve this result.
Okay.
This becomes like very good tea, and most people don't even know about it. And you have this, you see, because
different
flowers.
type of tea.
Different type of tea. Yeah. This one we have it in abundance in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And this costs like around $5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just $5.
Wow.
You see, purple tea
Oh, you see, purple tea benefits.
benefits. Yeah. We have this in abundance in Nigeria. This is, you see?
It's not the one we used to do zobo.
Yeah. This is the hibiscus flower
With zobo for.
Yeah. It's this one. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is $5. $5. This is not even up to 250 grams. This is $5.
Are you serious? So this zobo thing
This
is
something,
tea.
Yeah. And this is the normal black tea we consume here. See? This is the black tea.
Yeah.
And this is the white tea. You know? All from the same tea product.
Ha. Wow. Where's our powder?
This is
It's not wheat grass.
this is the wheatgrass flour. This one I really don't know much about this one.
Okay, this is cocoa.
Yeah, this is cocoa.
Wow.
see all the whole value chain system complete. You see all the testing. These are all coffee machines.
These are coffee.
These are coffee. These are different grade of coffee. This is AA.
It's original.
So this is AA. This is AB.
Wow.
This is E.
This one look. This one is coffee?
Yeah, this one is it is called the Bonnie. This one is like the one that was tried on
on
the tree. Yeah, so you can't say you're a roaster without this one. You start learning with this one.
Okay.
Because this one is manual.
But it's
It has
small.
no regulator. You have to see with your eye here. Then you control it.
Wow. This is big money.
Huge.
This guy. Meanwhile, as I look for an ini, let us keep it on top.
Okay.
In case of water.
Wow.
Already exhausted. This is gold. Yeah.
You say it's good.
Yeah. Very expensive.
Very easily, this is. You're looking at 1.2, 1.3.
This is like this, eh?
Are you see one bus?
Underneath.
One bar.
Just let the map be on top.
Oh, okay.
Like that. By keeping it like this one, eh? Like this, eh? You are respecting the coffee.
Oh.
Let everybody pass and see this is Kenyan coffee.
Ah.
It's not Ugandan coffee.
Produce of Kenya.
Yeah.
Made in Africa. Gee.
So this is money.
There you go.
Easily 1.2, 1.3 million here. Because this is top quality coffee.
Yeah.
This one, 250 gram goes for 1,250 Kenyan shillings.
$10.
$10. This
Are
is
you serious?
250 gram, not even half a gram, not even half a kilo. So
And also only 14 grams of this one is making 2 cups of cappuccino. And each cup, 500 shillings.
500.
And
Jesus.
14 grams
Yeah.
is something like this one. This, if we measure this one, this is 14 grams.
Like this now.
Yeah, this is.
This can make 1 cup.
This one can make 2 cups,
2
of
cups of
coffee.
cappuccino.
Are you
For
serious?
100 ml times 2.
My God.
tell you how much they're making in coffee.
When you take a cup of this one, when in a meeting, your mind is now focused.
Yeah.
This is not like taking beer.
Yes.
This is a stimulant.
Yeah.
When in a meeting now, striking business deals for big money,
Yeah.
for big boys, you take a cup of Americano. Americano. Without milk.
That's why I like this man. this guy awakens your spirit. You know?
Oh my
No,
God.
the spirit of this guy with coffee. Yeah.
The future is very bright in coffee.
Chai.
This is what.
But do you think Africa is benefiting from these things? As they should?
Not really, but especially for farmers, they're not getting what they're supposed to get. But the dealers, the middlemen, are making humongous profit.
Chai. That's unfair.
Especially for those who are selling to cup.
Chai.
With the value addition, they are making good money. Good money.
Wow.
Very easy. Easy does it.
Easy does it though.
This guy
Wow.
is the most important person here.
Yeah, I can see his job. Very. This must be very difficult. You have to be very extra careful, extra vigilant.
Everything has to be controlled.
When roasting,
Yeah.
you are not even supposed to receive any call, because actually this one is like piloting.
Oh yes.
All concentrate to everything.
Yes.
From the time you put the coffee in the cooker until when you drop it here and release it like this is when you can receive a call. This is a continuous batch roaster. One coffee is here waiting, another one is in the drum roasting, and another one is cooling here. So that continuity, consistency, you have to be very cautious.
Yes.
And
So if anyone damages, the bill is on you.
Yeah. Actually, you see a coffee like this one, each kg, we can give it an average of 1,200 So times 15, what you are putting here. And imagine within 12 minutes, 13 to 12 minutes, you are supposed to be done, and you damage it. Inside is 1,000 for 1 kg times 15. Because I'm putting here 15 kg. And you mess up, you find it is black like his trouser. Even more than that. So you have to be very cautious.
1 minute, 1 second over. Damage lot of good.
And when roasting, you are supposed to be natural.
Yeah.
Only water and bar soap, not
Oh,
not
okay.
smoking. Because if you apply
Yeah, the flavor.
the coffee will be like cigarette or
Yeah,
marash.
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
perfect,
yeah,
eh?
yeah,
So you have to be natural, totally
Wow.
natural.
Wow.
Even sometimes we prohibit, you give them restriction. If
Yeah.
you know you apply it just out of bound,
Wow.
you know.
Interesting.
Now I understand why.
Yes.
It's very important.
Now I get it. Wow. So this one will take how many days to finish roasting it?
Roasting for this one, once you start the machine, you preheat up to around 200. That
Okay.
is like 10 minutes
Yeah.
for charging the machine. Then from there, every 13 minutes, you are done with 15 kg. So
Okay.
15 times 4 for one bag,
That's
you get
60.
60.
Yeah.
That is like 13.
That's 2 hours.
No. 1 hour, yeah, 2 hours. Less than.
Less than.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Interesting.
For this one, for this one is 60 kg.
Okay.
15 minutes and you are finished.
Everything.
Yeah, because you put the beans here,
Oh,
put the
okay.
coffee here, because you can't lift it.
Yeah. It sucks.
This is called an elevator.
Okay.
Elevator. Just and the coffee goes up there. Then you start there. The basics are the same.
Yeah.
Only the capacity.
Yes.
The way that one is roasting, same to this one. Within 15 minutes,
It's done.
so 1 hour, 1 hour, 4 bags.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like for him,
Yeah. Hey, 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Interesting.
But this one does a commercial, mostly commercial.
Okay, commercial.
This one is like for.
Chai.
Usually they do with some of this coffee. They try to mix it to get particular flavor.
Oh, yeah. This one
Sometimes
is dark.
it's dark. Yeah, you see the color is discoloring here.
Yeah.
Different color.
Yeah.
That means they mix different components of coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe they are trying to achieve a certain result, or maybe like this one.
Yeah. Wow.
This one also is.
Sounds already ready. This is pure.
yeah. This one is like this is like medium roast. This is medium roast. That is medium roast.
Yeah.
This one they use for another tea they call the drip coffee.
Oh, yeah. He said it.
Yeah, there's another coffee they support. I think they use this one for that kind of coffee. Yeah. Drip coffee. You put it like a drip. You pour the water and you drink. That one you really get the real flavor of the
coffee is different. You don't boil together with water the way people boil tea
Yeah.
for cooking tea.
Okay.
No. When you do that to coffee, and you are cooking your coffee here, bring your coffee here, your neighbors will start asking, who is that boiling that good thing, you know?
Yes.
Because the aroma is
Everywhere.
everywhere going outside. But professionally, you just boil water, you put the coffee on the filter bag and put hot water as you.
You make profits by roasting it and selling it in bean. You
Value
grind it, you
addition.
grind it also. you make profit. You now sell it in cups, you even make like times 60, times 70 more profit.
Wow.
So each value chain system is good money for you.
Good money.
There is no way you can say you make loss in coffee. It can happen, except you're selling bad coffee. Even with the bad coffee also, you still make profit, but not as expected. But with good quality coffee, it's practically impossible to go wrong. Practically impossible to go wrong.
Do you still have more in? Is anyone inside roasting?
No. Once
okay.
you see it open like this,
Yeah.
now it's cooling.
Okay.
When it's roasting,
It's closed. I see.
This one is not like coffee.
Yeah.
So this one is.
This is sure.
This is going for 1,300.
Everything.
Everything here. This 500 grams.
Wow.
This is going for 1,300. And this one I'm just selling it now to people who are cafes.
Yeah.
So this one now, imagine this one can make for me about 66 cups of coffee.
That means you make more by selling by cup.
But if you sell by cup, if you retail it now, you make more. So 66 cups, if you're doing an average of, let's say, 420, multiplied by 500 grams, how much it gives? So for 500 grams, you're making not less than maybe 40, 60,000 Kenyan shillings from this alone.
40,000?
Yeah.
But like this, how much like this?
Like this now is 1,000. If I'm selling it now to people who now take
retailers.
it, retailers now. They now take it, like the cafe owners.
Yeah.
They now take it now and just.
They're making so much now.
It's so much money. It's so much money.
Oh my god.
This is so much money.
Wow.
See the smell. Very good smell.
This is crazy. Oh my god. This is the finished product.
Transformation, yeah.
This cappuccino, the same one I even drink in Java.
Yeah, in Java, yeah. So this is the output.
Interesting. Thank you, Maya.
Yeah.
This is the real cappuccino.
Yeah, this is right. And this one is brown sugar. To tell you that Kenyans really haven't taken advantage of so many things.
Again, this one only 14 grams of coffee.
14 grams of coffee.
14 grams.
Only 14 grams.
14
This
grams,
one
yeah.
we are selling at 500 shillings. 500.
That's 1,000.
Can you
14
imagine?
grams, yeah.
Can you imagine how many cups in 1 kg?
In 1 kg.
So much money.
A lot.
So much money.
That's why it's called black gold.
Yeah.
And people tell you there's no money in Africa. You believe that?
How can I believe it?
You believe there's no money
Why
in
are
Africa?
they coming to
after
Africa? There's no
seeing
money. There's no money. They are still coming every year, every day.
And the funny part of this coffee we're drinking now, you see, this is made from sugar cane. This is brown sugar.
Oh, from
This
sugar
is the-
cane?
Yeah. This is the purest sugar you can get. The
Wow.
purest sugar. It's not diluted. This is pure natural sugar from Africa. And somebody's telling you there's no money here. No.
Wow.
See,
This is
look at that
original.
tea.
Yeah. This is original coffee. Wow.
I want the farmers to reap the reward of their hard work.
Yes.
Not the middlemen, because the middlemen just reap. They're just
They are rip-off.
they're ripping off the farmers.
That's
So if I-
that's so illegal.
That's the bad part of it. Because if you travel to the interior part of Kenya, where this coffee are being cultivated, you see the way the farmers are being, the way they are living, very poor. You wonder, is this the billion-dollar industry? Yeah. Is it the people making the money? The money is not getting to them. You know, that's not good. That
just
part,
work
that's,
hard,
yeah,
you know.
that works hard. Yeah.
In Nigeria, we call it bamboo they walk, monkey they walk, bamboo they chop.
that's not.
You shouldn't be like that.
Shouldn't be like that.
It's been a wonderful and a productive day, and I think I'll have to end the video here. It's over an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
Mr. Loveday,
Yeah.
what is the final word to people who are planning to maybe start a coffee business, or people who don't know much about coffee in Africa? What do you have to say to them?
I have to say to them that the future is Africa, and Africa owns the best payback for agribusiness. I think the future is right here.
Yeah.
So you can procrastinate longer than you have already.
Okay.
And I think you have to start taking a step, taking a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
But step by step, I believe you will get there.
Yes.
At least if you start with a kind of an acre of a farm and say, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You could choose either coffee, you could choose cashew, you could choose any cash crop. It could even be rice, it could even be vegetables,
Yeah.
different kind of products. But don't procrastinate, just start.
Yeah.
Because
So-
Africa owns the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now back to socials.
Socials.
Yes. How do we assess your products? Socials.
Socials is you can access socials via online.
Okay.
We have a website. You can go to www.socials-ng.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go there, you can leave a comment, you can also see the varieties of products we have. We have only African products,
And they can place order.
And they can place order, they can order via our platforms and we'll get the order, we'll respond to you immediately.
All right.
Also, you can go there, we have the chat box, you can also chat, we'll respond to you in real time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's that.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to know more about coffee, you want to know more about Mr. Loveday or his business, his brand, socials, kindly comment below. So with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.
Take a roast of coffee.